on in here, everyone. I want to have a word about this week's headline. I'm very, very disappointed.
Why are you disappointed? What did we do wrong?
Let's look at this story. This story is about this celebrity. They're doing 6 lines of coke a day. What kind of news story is that?
Well, that's what we heard. They did 6 cocaine.
They did 6 cocaines. You think that's good enough? 6 cocaines? But you need to make this person really, you just need to turn them over in the news. You need to really ruin them. You want this, you gotta create drama. That doesn't sell papers. 6 lines of coke doesn't sell papers. Think about the humanitarian aspect.
What's the humanitarian aspect of that headline that's worse than had 6 lines of coke?
Cocaine is a horribly problematic drug. People are dying for it. It's the way it's farmed. There's so many ethical issues involving cocaine. That celebrity is literally punching some person in the face, stealing, making children work, funding terrorism with their drugs. Literally doing that. And there's deforestation, so they're you heard about the Palm Isle thing. They're probably out there just killing orangutans and stuff like that too.
People do care about the environment these days. Okay, new headline. Celebrity destroys the rainforest, brackets in very small letters, by doing some drugs.
None of the brackets. I want them. I don't want it. It's gonna be as bad as possible.
Okay, so
It's gonna be wicked, awful really motivate them. Wicked, awful celebrity that deserves to be torn to shreds by the right-thinking, upstanding liberal media, campaigning for choice and Brexit and snow and missing Princess Diana and all the other things that we do. And writing problematic stories about trans people. So, yeah, this person did all of that stuff, worse than ever before, and they killed it, punched an orangutan, and they kicked a small child in a foreign country who's farming unethically sourced, horrible drugs. Is this the scourge of the country? Continued on page 7. That's gonna sell some papers.
Okay, boss.
Inside the boardroom of Electronic Active Softworks.
Hello again. Time for another office meeting.
Hi.
So what do we got on the docket today?
Well, we're thinking about doing a special re-release of our big game. The one that we release every 6 months or so on another system or on the same system. We're going back home to the same system again, and we want to make sure that we've got the best possible version of our game out there.
So, how are you thinking of doing this? What are you planning on changing in this remaster?
Well, I want to improve the graphics and so forth, and you remember that whole thing where if you saved a bunch, it completely destroyed the whole game, and even somehow managed to ruin part of the kernel of your system?
Yeah.
We've actually made that problem much, much worse.
Brilliant.
It's a much slower burn, and then even once you've stopped playing it, even if you delete it off the system, it still has this weird leak thing, and it just takes over your whole hard drive and just destroys everything, and then deletes your online account. It's quite a thing. We're told we can't call them viruses, but the boys have really put in some work on this.
See, this is brilliant, because if you were destroying their console to that level, that means 6 months from now, when we release the new version of the console that's, got our game's branding on it, like limited edition console, they won't have the excuse of, I've still got a console, because, we destroyed it.
We are forward-thinking, if nothing else. We're working out how we can get the most money out of all of our customers all the time.
Creating new sales opportunities wherever possible.
Absolutely. And of course, weaponizing them against the kind of people that might write reviews about us.
Oh, fantastic.
Excellent. Have you got anything on the cards there you're working on?
No, that sounds good to me. I think you've bloomin' absolutely nailed it.
Okay, well, I think this has been a successful meeting. I'll see y'all next week, and don't forget that we'll be making sure that even the launcher can delete your entire system.
Also, don't touch the console with your bare hands. I hear that it makes it leak.
That is quite a thing you've achieved there. Laura, we've got another sponsor!
Who's our sponsor this week?
This week we are sponsored by Tame Restraints.
Oh, tell me about Tame Restraints.
Tame Restraints is for the needs of the mildly kinky.
Oh,
People who aren't like just like into like the most extreme things. People just, they might have read some light erotica or maybe some online stories, and they've thought, you know what, I think I'll try a bit of the tizy-upsy, or maybe even, something like a vibrator or something.
Oh, a vibrator? How very scandalous.
Just simple vibrator, none of these multiple settings, nothing
It
else.
doesn't have things that like twirl around and
No, it's
move back and forth or nothing.
Exactly, and just very simple things. Maybe some nice like Velcro straps, so you can be tied up, without worrying that, if something happens, we don't have to worry about losing keys or anything like that.
A pair of plastic handcuffs that if you just pulled your hand enough, it's just going to open the thing
yeah,
anyway.
just some nice quick release cuffs. Even if they were the metal ones with the sort of the button on the side that releases you, but they also have a key for show, and they're sort of nice and they're nice and fluffy, and they're nice and cushioned for you. So if you are in that position for a long time, that's not really going to hurt you. Just mild restraints, just tame restraints.
Maybe like a spanking implement, but it's very cushioned. It's going to make more sound than it is, any actual impact.
Nice wide paddle that's sort of designed more for sound, and it's got a lot of wind resistance, so it's not too heavy. So it's quite difficult to really spank someone. It doesn't have the holes in to stop all that happening. It's more of the things like that, and I think it's nice that people are being catered to in that way. Enjoy kink without having to go too extreme.
It's a sponsor if you wish to dip your toe into something new.
Yeah, you don't feel terribly pressured. Their prices are very reasonable, and you can get a further 10% off.
Oh, how do you do that?
You just enter the code QNPS44. And you will get 10% off your first order there. The other thing I really like about it is they've got these judgment-free forums, so people who might not know how to use certain things can get tips, how they can get the most out of their products, and there's always like people online that are willing to help. The community's sort of encouraged to try and help each other. It's a really nice little group there. They've got over there. There's even some nice little demonstrations, like some well designed like tutorials that everything you could need to sort of learn how to use the products.
Wonderful. That's Tame Restraints.
I'm excited.
Are you obsessed with Pokemon to the point it's getting in the way of your other responsibilities?
There are no other responsibilities. I must catch that shiny Caterpie.
Now introducing Chorimon, where you collect completed household tasks to become the master housework trainer.
Washing up sponge, I choose you.
Oh, if you do it enough times in a row, maybe you'll get a shiny washing up sponge.
It's evolved into shiny plates.
That's Chorimon, for people who need to gamify everything.
Gotta clean it off, Chorimon.
Do you ever have this problem? I'm wrapped up warm. I want to hold hands with you, but that's going to be like, there's going to be air getting into the outfits.
Exactly. I mean, we could wear this sort of double glove thing, but that's just not enough.
We'd have to take our hands out to put them in the double glove thing. That's not going to work. We need something that keeps all of our body heat permanently, as a couple, shared.
Exactly. I mean, we are each wearing these nice onesies. But what if you had a twosie?
Introducing the Twozie. For when you and your beloved are so cold in the winter, even risking cold hands is too much of a risk. Nowhere for that body heat to go, but to each other.
The twosie. It's like a onesie, but it's tied together in the middle. And it's really cute and adorable, or really weird.
I think it's cute. Might be weird, but I think it's cute. I think it's cute too.
I want one. I pay £50 for one. Not one, a twosie. Buy one this week and get two twosies.
Two twosies?
Two twosies, yes, they come with frilly bit round the middle. Coming soon, the threesie for polyamorous thruples. But your face looks stupid and your hair's bad.
Oh, stop being so mean.
Oh, come on, take a joke,
Introducing the new superhero. Da-da-da-da. It is I. No, you're not joking. You're just being an asshole, man. I swoop in when assholes see mean or untrue things, and then just say it was a joke. And points out you're being an ass.
You sound like some kind of snowflake.
I have enough superpowers to punch your face clean through a wall. Do you want to say that again, or do you want to acknowledge that you are being an arsehole?
Oh, come on, it was only a joke.
Ah! I may have just punched this man into the sun. Another victory for you weren't joking, you were just being an arsehole, man.